Hey, sweetness. Yeah, I'm just reading. Nothing major. What's up? Whoa. You okay? You look like you've been crying. Or maybe just thinking really hard about crying. What happened? Come on, you can tell me. It's clearly not nothing. You're obviously upset. Please tell me what's up. Why would I ever make fun? If something is bothering you this much, no matter what it is, I will take it seriously. Because you are taking it seriously. Your feelings are legit, and whatever's causing them is important. You know you can talk to me. So please, if you feel comfortable, tell me what's up. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Who was it? From the show you watch? I get it. And they died. Ah, sweetness. I am so sorry. Hey, come here. Let me hug you. Sit here with me and let me wrap you up for a really good hug. It's okay. You can be upset. Yes, you can. Stop. Don't be so dismissive of your feelings. Fictional characters can be really real to us, at least where our emotions are concerned. I can think of several that have made me cry over the years. We connect with them and identify with them and legitimately care about them. That's by design. We're supposed to. Exactly. You cared about this one, right? So why wouldn't that be valid? Why wouldn't your feelings matter just because they're directed at a fictional character? Feelings are still feelings. They still count. No one can gatekeep whether you're allowed to be upset about something. And you are upset, so I will do whatever I can to help. Of course. Do you want to talk about it more? Like the story, what was happening, how they died? Only if you want to, though. You don't have to. Sure, go ahead. Oh, right, we watched that together. I remember that. Yeah. Oh, wow, really? Damn, that's... Oh. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, a very noble death, but still really sad. I get it, that's a lot. I totally get why you feel like this, especially after all this time. Is it okay if I ask questions about it, or do you just want to sit with your feels? You sure? Okay. Do you think it was fair? Like, obviously you would have preferred none of this happened, but if you could have chosen a way for that character to go, do you think it would have been like that? Or something similar, maybe? That's true. There are worse ways. Yeah, exactly. There's something to be said for choosing one's fate, even if it's a doomed choice. I think so too. I think in their place, I would have done the same. I hope so anyway. I mean, there's that. It's a small comfort, but still a comfort. When a character I love gets kind of cheated at the end, or the writers get lazy, or it just doesn't go down the way you know it would for that person, that tends to upset me even more. But that doesn't sound like the case here. This at least sounded appropriate for the circumstances. Noble, worthwhile. And they'll always be remembered for it. With fans like you, that'll never happen. They made a real impact on you, and you can't understate that. I'll keep hugging you, don't worry. Is it helping? Then I will keep going until you tell me to stop. You get all the comfort you need right now. You're welcome. You know I'm happy to. Any little bit I can do, it's yours. Here's a question. What was your favorite memory with them? Like, favorite episode or favorite scene? Maybe a line you really liked. I'm serious. I want to know. Talk to me. What made this character someone you cared so much for? What made them special? I would love to hear more about them. I know, it's tough. Maybe a couple of favorite scenes. Right. Ooh, that sounds like a good one. Oh yeah, I would have been blown away by that. What else? Really? That sounds hilarious. Yeah, it does. What a funny moment. I love it. It sounds like you liked them for some really good reasons. I mean, people are going to like what they like, and of course, not everyone will. Why? What'd the haters say? Whatever. That's their opinion, I guess. Yeah, and I get why people might object, but characters are written a certain way for a reason. Like, it's better when they're complex. A few flaws make them more relatable. Yeah, I agree. Perfect characters are just so boring. They don't have any real conflict. They don't have any real growth. It's really dull to watch. I'm with you. I like the ones that have room to grow and lots to learn. A satisfying story arc. I like that. Okay, but in general, most people have been pretty upset by this, right? They were a mostly loved character. Yeah, I bet. We get so into these shows and stories. We escape into them. But then our feelings are engaged and we have to endure everything that comes with that. All the highs, but also all the lows. And this is so sad. A good story, I guess, but it was more than a story to you. To a lot of people. I know. You can grieve. You should grieve. Yes, actual grief. That's what this is. That's normal, healthy even. You have to process the loss. Doesn't matter if they were real or not, they were real to you, at least where your feelings are concerned. So you don't have to rush. You can take your time, think through things, let yourself just be. Eventually it'll get easier. It just takes time. But for now, don't be too hard on yourself. Don't act like this doesn't matter just because it's a show. Don't dismiss your feelings. They are so, so real. Obviously they are. For now, just sit here with me and exist. Let me hug you until you don't feel as much like crying. And then maybe later we can get some dinner and have a toast, a celebration of the character you thought so highly of. Of course I mean it. And I had another thought. Well, I've never watched the show, but I've thought about it. Do you think it's worth it for me to watch it? Would you be down for a rewatch with me? Not right away, of course, but eventually. I totally understand if it's too painful, that's fine. But I just thought it might be fun for me to see it for the first time and for you to experience it again. And you can interpret things for me and explain the nuances that I might miss the first time around. Really? Thank you. I think that sounds like a blast. For sure. I love sharing in the things you care about. And this sounds really worth it. Okay, but for now, just rest. You're okay. I've got you. Of course, sweetness, you're welcome. I've always got you. Mwah. Thank you for sharing with me. Thanks for trusting me enough to open up and talk about it. I appreciate that a lot. Sure, it means so much that you let me in. I'll never take that for granted. Nope. Now, if you want to drift off a bit, go ahead. I'm just going to rest here and cuddle you. and later, dinner. Exactly, we will. To the characters who are flawed, complex, entertaining, and wonderful. May they always make us feel things. Hey, sweetness. If you like what you hear, don't forget to click subscribe so you can hear more. Also, check me out over on Twitch. And if you want to support me, Patreon. Thanks for listening.